This is Rhio's debut at NCL. Crowd doing the cheering there. She's been in the long queue of up-and-comers, waiting very politely to get in the hot club of success that is NCL. She has a background in karate, taekwondo. If that wasn't scary enough, she's also from Preston.
Preston's a tough place.
Oh, hello, Tom.
Hello, friends. You need all those to survive, and Rhio has all the skills to make it here at North Wrestling. Matt, it's great to be back with you for another night of North Wrestling Raj Geordie Strong style.
As only we can do,
As
Tom.
only we can do. Big night of action, and we're getting underway with a match that we should have really had last time we were here. Debutant Rhio was meant to be part of a fatal four-way match last time at NCL 2.1. Everything is back where it belongs. And unfortunately, Rhio was unable to be with us on that night. It became a triple threat, and we certainly saw a double threat in Lizzy Evo and Tonga taking out their frustrations on Gia Adams. And that's a story to tell later tonight. Rhio, finally, where she belongs, at the Anarchy Brewery for North Wrestling.
I can tell she belongs on the mat there with that simple takedown. Rhio, she's got a very popular fan base already here before she made her bloody debut. Great to see here. Lots of people here in the North Wrestling scene taking close attention to the wrestling scene in the rest of the country. Don't worry, there are other territories available. Just saying. And now Lizzy Evo has nothing the ropes, and down she goes with shoulder block.
It's going to be a huge night for us here. Look at this. Meanwhile,
but powering up into a scoop slam. You got to be that strong when you renew your weapon, the pie bap. She says.
And is Sin Cara strong enough mentally, physically, emotionally, Matthew, to become the North Wrestling Champion? That is what we'll ask tonight in our main event as Cara Noir makes his debut, his return rather, for North Wrestling.
Almost feels like a debut. He's been away for so long. Last seen against Mark Coffey many years ago. In a generation far away. He returns in the... don't be free to shut his mouth. That's not very nice.
Cara Noir, part of our main event this evening. It'll be Cara Noir challenging Rory Coyle, the original cult classic, for the North Wrestling Championship. The first title defense of Rory Coyle, beginning his second reign. His second questionable reign, Math, as North Wrestling Champion.
Yeah, like a questionable as that pinfall on Lizzy. Very lackadaisical. She likes her mouth to do the talking. And she'll be doing it on the mat there, and that's why she's getting twatted by the debut in Rhio. And again, strong support here in the crowd for Rhio. And takes a hard clothesline.
You made a good point about Lizzy Evo. I know you didn't want me to say it on microphone, but I'm going to say it anyway, just in case she hears it. She talks a good game, she talks a good game, and she talks a bit more of a good game, and she talks a bit more of a good game, and she talks a bit more of a good game. She does a lot of talking, does Lizzy Evo. But she can back it up.
Well, when she puts her attention to it, she can, but she gets easily distracted. Like a child with ADD and Facebook. Big cook to the face. It's wrong twice there, just to show I'm consistent. A big kick to the face there by Lizzy Evo. There we go. I'll let her do the talking from now on. And now, again, trying to do her best to ground her. But again, you can see, as she's doing these moves, she's looking at the crowd. She's mouthing off at the crowd. She's doing everything she can to lose this match.
She is taking great pleasure in being despised by the North Faithful. And when you talk of being despised by the North Faithful, one man we thought the North Faithful would never fall out of love with is HT Drake.
Oh, absolutely.
The gatekeeper of Northeast Wrestling. Tonight, he is upset with people who he believes don't deserve to be here.
Let's go roll up, and only two.
Just a 2 count there.
Oh, beautiful step up into Gary. Shades of Antonio Inoki. Hey, you'll borrow moves, mate. Give them the best. And a big knee to the big mouth. And Lizzy Evo on a sidewalk slam. But watch out, putting a knee in her face. Might lose your kneecap altogether. Here's the cover. Might be it, and it's not. Getting closer and closer each time, though, Tom. Sorry, Tom. I cut you off with this hot action, but here we are. What else with HT Drake?
As HT Drake's big mouth got him in trouble tonight, he's facing Liam Slater in a submission match this evening. And I know that HT Drake is a technical wizard. You know, but like all, you know, more a bad wizard than a good wizard. But he's in there with Liam Slater, who knows the canvas like it's Google Maps. I'm intrigued to see how Liam Slater and HC Drake will go at it in a submission match a little later on this evening.
Absolutely, it is crazy. Thinking the challenge, Liam Slater, the submission contest. I mean, it's like challenging Gaza to a kebab off. Anyway,
you got to have either big balls or no brain to come at Liam Slater with something like that. And I guess we're going to find out what HC Drake has later on. But right now, it is all about the debut of Rhio looking to shut the mouth of Lizzy Evo.
And a heavy suplex there. You can tell Lizzy tried to block it as much as she could for body weight, but to no avail, and only a 2 count though.
Enemies all around for Lizzy Evo. The North Faithful don't like her. I know Rhio has had some things to say about her in the past. In the locker room waits Gia Adams, who last time we were here got a pasting from the combo of Lizzy Evo and Tonga. And I know for a fact that Gia Adams and Lizzy Evo...
Aurora Borealis suplex for the...
localized entirely in the Anarchy Brewery. May I
this
see
time
it?
of year.
I believe it's an Albany expression. But Gia Adams is in the wings later tonight. She faces Tonga one-on-one, but you know that they've got to keep it separated. Keep your distance from Gia Adams. If I were Lizzy Evo, that's exactly what I'd be doing.
Hard Irish whip into the turnbuckles. There's Lizzy, and then Rhio following up before. Lizzy able to dodge, but not this time. Rhio knows. She got her on the rope, so to speak, and again, only 2, but they are getting closer and closer.
It's taken longer for Evo and for Rhio to get that shoulder off the mat after just a couple of seconds. You know, they're wearing each other down in this one. And this is part of a really exciting time for British wrestling. Like the women's wrestling scene across the UK is probably the strongest I think I've ever known it. And we have got 4 members of a stunning women's division in action here tonight. A small part of a massive, massive part of British wrestling.
Absolutely, there's obviously been a lot of change. And all in wrestling, like that, there's even not changing. Speed enough. Onto heat off the turnbuckle pad. Rhio sending a knocking and throwing and chewing and throwing and every which way but west with those shots. In the corner, blocked. See, look at Rhio picking up the little touch there. Spinning wheel kick takes off the mush of Lizzy Evo. And now Rhio has a real chance to end this match quick. And her debut in NCL, they were taking the win column. On the shoulders, I'm not that familiar with what her finishing moves are, gotta be honest. But I'm eager to see what she has in store for ourselves. Is she able to block it? Hard shot at the back of the head there. Unrestricted in some wrestling places. Another hard clothesline, as seen earlier. Crowd do not like it.
Lest we forget, Matthew, that Lizzy Evo, whilst still
Release German suplex! No bridge, all impact.
A Scouse Volta, if you will. And lest we forget, Matthew, that whilst Lizzy Evo relatively new to North, she knows the Northeast. Last ever Defiant Women's Champion.
That's right. Not going to help her now, though, is it? With Blue Thunder Bomb right in the middle of the canvas.
The bluest of Blue Thunders only gets a 2 Thunder.
Very well executed, though. So Lizzy Evo, despite her big mouth, she is very, very strong, which you need to be if you have a big mouth. Or very fast. That's right, Defiant. The final Defiant Women's Champion, because rumour has it that the Anarchy Brewery was built on the haunted, ancient, Defiant burial ground. The horrible rumour, I don't know who's been spreading that. Referee John Myers, though, getting in the way. Wait, what's this? Is it grabbing the tights? Referee! You're an idiot. You're blind. And now Lizzy Evo, not only did she steal the victory, but now she's stealing the impact of this wrestler's debut. Now here comes the partner in crime, Tonga, to again inflict some punishment, working together just like they did last time they were here, Tom.
Thick as thieves, Tonga and Lizzy Evo putting a beating on Rhio, insult to injury. And Tonga will be in action later on tonight, but getting a warm up. And here's who she's facing. Gia Almighty. It's Gia Adams. And look at this, Lizzy Evo and Tonga take a powder. They don't want none of Gia Adams, Math.
No, don't want none from Washington. That is Gia Adams. Dismissing them from the kiddies table. This is adults only. And Gia Adams doing the right thing here, making the save. Rhio on her debut night does not walk away with a tick in the victory column, but does at least get some respect from Gia Adams and the North Faithful.
And we will see Tonga back here, nowhere to run later on, one-on-one with Gia Adams here at NCL 2.2.